Thanks for watching this presentation video on our community governance review. Although we often refer to Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole as the three core towns, there are over 100 neighbourhoods across the area. These neighbourhoods have some amazing communities, groups, residents associations, and individuals running local activities and support groups for local people. These activities will often start out small but grow over time and require additional support and sometimes funding to maintain their impetus. Establishing local governance arrangements through local parish councils could be the solution to challenges facing these groups and local communities. BCP Council has decided to carry out a community governance review for the whole of the BCP area and is inviting any interested party to put forward suggestions. We'll explain what's involved in a community governance review, the areas it will cover, outline the process and timetable, and explain how you can participate. Before doing so, it's important to advise what this review is not. It is not part of the devolution agenda. It is not seeking to reverse or undo local government reorganisation by re-establishing the former borough councils. And it is not an opportunity to review the number of councillors or arrangements of BCP Council. A community governance review is a process which invites the public and other interested parties to comment upon and submit suggestions about the most suitable way of representing local communities. This can be done by one or more of the following: creating, merging, altering or abolishing parishes, the naming and style of new parishes, the electoral arrangements, for example election arrangements, council size, the number of councillors to be elected, and parish warding, grouping parishes under a common parish council, and other types of local arrangements, including parish meetings. These changes can bring about improved and stronger community engagement, more cohesive communities, and better local democracy at a local level. The review will include and explore options for the whole of the BCP Council area, including those areas already parished in Christchurch and North Bournemouth, as well as the remaining unparished parts of the Bournemouth and Poole areas. Any submissions received will need to be assessed against criteria to ensure that the community governance for the area reflects the identities and interests of the community and is effective and convenient. This will vary from area to area, and it's important that we don't just analyze the number of responses, but also consider carefully all comments received and take into account the impact on community cohesion, recognizing the value of strong and positive relationships between people from different backgrounds. So, why are we undertaking this community governance review? This review is taking place following a decision made at Council on the 15th of October, 2024. Government guidance advises that a review should be undertaken every 10 to 15 years, and there has been no full review of the Bournemouth and Poole areas within this period. A full review is therefore well overdue. In addition, a number of localities within the BCP Council area have expressed an interest in potentially establishing new parish or town councils. It was therefore seen as an ideal opportunity to allow those communities and the public to review local community governance arrangements and to have a say on shaping the future. We currently have 5 parish and town councils within the BCP Council area, predominantly within Christchurch. BCP Council is a unitary authority, which means that it is responsible for the provision of the vast majority of local services in the area. It is estimated that there are over 1,000 distinct services provided by the council, making it a very large and highly complex organisation. The creation of new parish or town councils will not change the delivery of core services which are required to be delivered by BCP Council, and it will not result in the rolling back or re-establishment of the former borough councils. So what can a parish council do? That's quite a difficult question to answer. They have very few statutory services but have quite extensive and wide-ranging discretionary powers which can often complement or enhance existing provision. They can operate in isolation as a separate council, work in partnership with BCP or in collaboration with other parish and town councils to leverage joint working opportunities to deliver services. Parish and town councils also have an important influencing role, often referred to as the local voice. They can serve as a focal point for making representations on local issues, championing the cause of local residents and businesses. It's important to note that parish and town councils are statutory consultees on a number of regulatory matters, including planning applications. They have the ability to lead on the creation of neighbourhood plans, which can establish additional safeguards and considerations to the area-wide local plan. Local parish councils also have the ability to leverage external funding not otherwise available, which can be used to support schemes and projects at a local level. Finally, they have an important role in promoting local cultural events and civic pride. We will now outline the key stages of the review. Stage 1 is the initial stage, and we're inviting individuals, established groups, or any other interested party to submit suggestions for consideration. It's important to clarify that the Council is not making any proposals at this initial stage in the process. We want to hear from you with any ideas and suggestions for improving local governance. Submissions may be made until the 19th of January 2025. During Stage 2 of the process, the Council will consider the submissions received and draw up a series of draft recommendations. These will be presented to the Council for approval at a meeting on the 25th of March 2025. Once approved, the draft recommendations will be published and a further period of public consultation will take place at Stage 3 and will run for a 12-week period closing on the 22nd of June 2025. The results of the Stage 3 consultation will be reviewed by the Council during Stage 4, with final recommendations being considered by the full Council on the 14th of October 2025. If there are any changes proposed and approved by Council, it is likely that these will be implemented from the 1st of April 2026, with elections for any new parish or town councils being held on the 7th of May 2026. We look forward to receiving your initial submissions as part of Stage 1. We have established a series of web pages for the Community Governance Review. Over the coming weeks, we will publish documents, maps, electoral forecasts, and an online submission form for Stage 1. These pages will be updated as we progress through the project. The site can be accessed at haveyoursay.bcpcouncil.gov.uk. Thank you for watching.